Hello, it's Super Gaming Rat here, and today I am going to show you how to make brass. Now, brass in Create is something which is very useful and helps to make more machines, and it is the next step after getting basic machines using andesite alloy. So first thing you're going to need to do is you are going to need to go to the Nether. However, if you do not want to go to the Nether, and you just think you're overall not that good at fighting, or you're scared of the Nether, there are mods for Minecraft that allow you to play all of Create without ever having to go to the Nether. So, first thing you're going to need to do, though, is you need to go to the Nether real quick and grab yourself some netherrack, and you're also going to need to craft yourself some iron sheets with a mechanical press, like I showed previously. You're then going to put iron sheets on all sides and netherrack in the middle and craft yourself empty blaze burners. What you can then do is take those empty blaze burners into the Nether, and you are going to want to grab yourself some quartz while you're there, which will be useful in the future, and I'm going to talk about that a little later. And you will then be able to find blaze and right-click on the blaze to capture them in those blaze burners, but you can also click directly on the spawner. Next, we can come right out here into the overworld, and we're going to want to place a blaze burner under a basin which has a mixer attached to it. What we can then do is grab some coal, and we can then feed that coal to the blaze burner. This will make it heat up, allowing us to mix zinc and copper ingots in the blaze burner. What this is going to do is, because it is heated by the blaze burner, we can then mix them together into brass ingots. This would not work if it wasn't heated, so keep that in mind. It has to be heated for brass to work. Then, what we can do is we can take this brass, and just like we did with andesite alloy, use the brass and right-click on a log. This will give us brass casing, getting us to the brass age, allowing us to make a couple more machines. Next, with some nether quartz you collected, you are going to take nether quartz and surround it with redstone dust, but I think this is actually a shapeless recipe, so it doesn't really matter. You're going to craft yourself some nether quartz. You can then take some sandpaper, which is just crafted by putting in one piece of sand and one piece of paper in a crafting table, and you're going to put either the rose quartz or the sandpaper in your offhand and hold right click and sand the sandpaper. This will get you polished rose quartz, which is also used for a couple other machines. Once you get brass and polished rose quartz, you can make machines like the deployer and rotation speed controller. The rotation speed controller lets you change how fast the rotation going into it. The rotation speed controller lets you change how fast the rotation is, so that you can scale it to how fast the machines need to go. You can also make brass tunnels and funnels, which act as filters in your factory and would be great for an automatic filtering storage system. One last thing I want to cover is copper ingots, which you can also use to right-click on logs and get copper casing, which is also used to make a couple more machines, as well as regular just copper, allowing you to make fluid tanks for storing fluids, hose pulleys, as well as and spouts, all used for a couple of other uses in a factory. Of course, those are not the only brass and copper machines in Create, and there are so many more machines to make, and many mods. So that'll be it for now, but if you have any questions about certain mechanics of the game, put it in the comments below, and I will get back to you with a new tutorial video. That's it, and I'm Super Gaming Bat. Goodbye.